Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we'll be going over how to trade limiteds on Roblox. Note this is just a beginner's guide and not for advanced, intermediate, or anything like that. This is just for starters.
I'm the realest one that's reppin', oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin', oh my god.
Before this video starts, make sure to check out the new Discord server, group merch, and merch. All links in the description. So the first thing you'll need is Roblox Premium. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about that, so I'm not going to go into detail on that. So now that you have Premium, you will need to know how to trade. So the first thing you will want to know is what projected items mean. So an example of a projected item or projected limited would be Profit Vision Goggles. Note that you will not, when an item is projected, it's not always projected. It will always recover unless it gets projected again. So as you can see, it was usually around 500 Robux to 700 Robux. And earlier, somebody bought it for 10,000. So if you don't know, you could buy an item for more because people are selling it for more than the lowest value. So as you can see, somebody bought it for 10,000, all the way up there. So first thing you will wonder is why would they buy it for 10,000 when they could get it for 700? So the way they do this, the reason they do this actually is so they can flip it and make more Robux, or just make more value. So you could buy it for 10,000, and then the wrap would be 10,000. People will think that that is the value, and it will trick them. A lot of people call it scamming, but it really isn't if you think about it. So people would do that, and then they could maybe get an OP for 11,000 and make profit. So the next thing you want to know is demand. Demand is pretty much how much an item is wanted or how much an item is sought after. Let's take perfectly legitimate business hat, for example, also known as legit fedora. So immediately on Rolling if you look it up, it'll say demand is high, but if you want proof that is a high item, if you're doing a trade and you don't know if it's really a high item and you don't trust that, you can go down to the graph. Under the green part that shows how much the prices have been sold for, you can go down and see the red, which shows how much has been sold every single day. So as you can see, this is a very high demand item, and even sold 363 times in one day, which it is 3,937, which is usually a lot more. Actually, the best price is 4,899, so that is not 3.9. But obviously, as you can see, it is sold over 100 a day, and sometimes not as 100, but 96 and stuff like that. But this item is a very good item. Some people ask me, what is limited and limited U? So as you can see, it says limited U right here, but if you go to Skull Patrick, it says limited. So some people don't know what that means, and if one of them is better and one of them isn't better. The answer to this is both of them are pretty much worth the same. It does not matter if they're limited or limited U. The only difference is that limited U's mean limited unique, which means there's a limited amount of that copy. So if I was to go to limited to Skull Patrick, if I was to go to this, there would never be a limit on how much there is of this. But if I were to go to maybe limited U, so let's bring up Undead Immortal Sword. So as you can see, it says limited U, and there you can also see it says remaining 27,587. That means there's 27,000 copies left. After that, only resellers could sell it and not Roblox. So as you can see, it shows quantity. So there's 31,000 copies, and that means that some people have bought it, and there's only 27,000 left. So as you can see right now, it says buy Roblox, but soon it will say buy one of these people that are selling it. So once Roblox doesn't have any, people will be able to resell it and not Roblox. So the next thing you will need to know is if an item is stable. A meaning of an item is stable is if the price is usually the same, if it doesn't drop or if it doesn't go high. An example of that would probably be Valkyrie helmet. So as you can see, it used to be decently stable at around 40k. As you can see, over time it grew and it got unstable. 55k. It was 104k, and then it dropped to 55k, 106k, and then dropped to 71k. As you see, over time, it has kind of recovered, but is still being very, very bad. As you can see, it is at an all-time high, which means it will drop soon. This item is not the best, and it is called fluctuating, which means it is unstable. Thank you guys for watching. This is it for beginner's guide. If you want more like intermediate guides or advanced guides for more people like that, then make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and check out the Discord server. All links down in the description, and even check out my merch. Alright.